Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Kiss My Cupcake, and I'm your girl T Baby Boo, otherwise known as Tracy. And today we're going to make raspberry pie. It's going to be delicious. Can't wait to show you the recipe. We're going to first start with the pie crust. So let's get into it. First, you're going to start with 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Remember how we measure: spoon in, knife level off, 1, 2, and 1/2. We're going to go 1 teaspoon of salt, and we've got 2 sticks of butter, which is 16 tablespoons. That's cut into cubes, refrigerated so it's really cold. We're going to mix this up, the salt, add our butter, 1 stick, 2 sticks. This is a sleeve up job, so make sure you roll your sleeves up, clean hands, and you're going to get your hands in here and break up this butter. Some people use a pastry cutter, and that's okay. You can use that too, or forks, but I like to use my hands. I think it gets better consistency. And you're just going to break up the butter until it's pea sizes. You don't want to mix it too much because that butter is going to make it flaky. So leaving some of the clumps are good because it'll just make your pie crust flaky, buttery, and good. Mush, mush, mush. This takes a little bit of time. If you feel like your butter's getting too warm, then put your whole mix in the refrigerator for a few minutes so that you keep your butter cold. And it can mush a little bit between your fingers, but you don't want it to become a paste. I'll post the recipe in the description of the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, we're almost done with the cutting into the butter. Alright, now we're going to add the 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 1, 2. Alright, we need to mix our ice water. We've got some ice water. We're going to go a 1/4 to 1/2 cup until it's well combined. Alright, I'm going to mix in that sour cream. This really gives it some body, and it also gives it a really good flavor. Sometimes I make a crust that has cream cheese in it when I want it to be a little bit more tender of a dough. Okay, let's add our ice water. Here's a 1/4 cup. Okay, let's see, we need more. Don't add the ice, just add the water. We're close. Look at, see how you can grip it and it'll stay together? This is almost the way we want it. We just have some loose stuff at the bottom. Probably going to go about another tablespoon or so of water. Okay, let's see if we can get it into a ball. See how it's forming a ball? You don't want any actual like dry flour pieces. So if you see that it's really dry, just add a little bit more water. You don't have to over mix this, just get it into a ball, and then we're going to wrap it in some saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay, say bye-bye. Our dough is still resting in the refrigerator, but we're going to get started on our berries. First you want to start with 24 ounces, which is a pound and a half of frozen raspberries. You can set this out actually for any berry that you want this recipe, so just keep that in mind. Just going to open up the berries, dump them in my bowl. We need 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. We need 6 tablespoons of cornstarch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, just enough, 6. Let's take a spoon and mix all this up first before we add our vanilla and our lemon juice. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of cubed butter, tiny cubes. we're going to add some lemon juice, a good squeeze, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Give it that warm and homey flavor. Alright, give that a good zhuzh. Alright, we're going to just set this aside for just a moment while we roll out our pie crust. Say hello to my little friend. Alright. We are going to divide this into two. You can see, can you see all the little butter chunks right here, there? Those are good. That's good. You want those to be in there. That's going to give you the flaky crust. Alright, let's divide this in two. Let's roll out our first crust for the bottom. Now you might need some flour on that. There we go. Try to get it as best as you can into a round circle. Because as you roll the dough out, also you're spreading that butter throughout. Okay, it's not really round, but it'll work. Yep, big enough for our crust. So we'll just make a mark, cut a circle. Get it in our pie pan, fold it in half, and then fold it in a quarter, and then you can lay it in your pan. Make sure it gets up the sides. We are going to tuck the top. Alright, let's get this into a ball. See if we can get this one a little more round. You can see the butter all marbled through. That's good. Move it around. Okay, almost there. You want it to be a lot bigger because we're going to tuck the sides of it. should work. I just want to do a dry run and make sure. Yes, it is big enough. All right. Okay, now we're going to add our berries to the pie pan with our bottom crust. All right, you're really going to pile it in there. Okay, now our top crust. First, we're going to, since it's close to Valentine's Day, we're going to do an I love you. So just stamp it out of the pie crust. And put it aside. Love. And you. Okay, now take our pie crust that says I love you and go ahead and stick it right on. Alright, and then you can take the actual letters and put them on to the side. I love, and put this one like this. Alright, we're going to tuck it . Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it real good, tuck it. All right, now we're going to go ahead and crimp it. And you basically do a finger in the two knuckles. So the two knuckles are on the outside, the finger pushes the inside. And then you just move your knuckles over one. And we're almost done. All right, here she is. I love you. We're going to put it in a 425 oven, and it's going to bake for 40 to 45 minutes. I always put a tray underneath mine. I'm going to put some parchment paper. put it on a tray with parchment paper, and that way if it does overflow, you won't get any goop on your oven. I set it for 35 minutes. We're going to check it. If it's too brown, we're going to cover with some foil and let it finish baking the last 10 minutes. So let's check back. Okay, the timer's going off. We're going to pull the pie out. Thank you for coming to my channel. This is tbsp signing off. Make sure to like and share and subscribe to help me build my channel. I really appreciate it. All right. Mwah. Have a wonderful day.